Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English conversation scenario.
Scenario 32. In hospital. Scene 6. The doctor explains the causes of stress. Dr. Luna continues the discussion with John after reviewing his test and echocardiogram results. She wants to better understand John's mental state and level of stress, as this could affect his health.
John, in addition to your blood pressure issue, I'd like to ask about your mental state. Do you feel stressed or under pressure in your work and life? Stress can significantly affect cardiovascular health and blood pressure.
Definitely, doctor. My job is quite stressful, especially with projects that have tight deadlines. I often have to work overtime and rarely have time to rest. Every day feels like there's a heavy burden on my shoulders.
I understand. Long-term stress like that can cause many health issues, including high blood pressure, sleep disorders, and even affect heart health. Our bodies react to stress by releasing hormones like cortisol, which can increase blood pressure and heart rate.
I also feel fatigued and have trouble sleeping sometimes. Could that be due to stress, doctor?
Absolutely, John. Stress not only affects blood pressure but also reduces the quality of sleep. When we don't get enough rest or have shallow sleep, our bodies don't have enough time to recover, and this increases the risk of long-term health problems.
I've tried some ways to reduce stress, like exercising or listening to music, but sometimes it still doesn't seem to help.
Reducing stress is a process that requires patience. In addition to exercising and listening to music, I recommend you try some other relaxation methods like meditation, yoga, or practicing deep breathing exercises. These activities help calm the nervous system and reduce cortisol levels in the body.
I'll try those methods. But do you think changing my lifestyle could improve my blood pressure, doctor?
Definitely, John. When you change your lifestyle and reduce stress, your blood pressure can improve significantly. Reducing stress will help your body relax more and support the process of regulating blood pressure and improving heart health.
Thank you for explaining, doctor. I'll try to reduce my stress and take better care of myself.
You're welcome, John. Stay consistent and implement these changes, and I'm sure you'll feel healthier. Stress is a normal part of life, but what's important is that we learn how to manage it so it doesn't negatively impact our health.
Scene 7. Advice on diet and exercise. Dr. Luna continues the conversation with John after explaining stress and its impact on health. She begins to give advice on diet and exercise to help improve his blood pressure and cardiovascular health.
John, to help reduce stress and improve cardiovascular health, diet and exercise are crucial. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and plant-based proteins will help lower blood pressure and improve heart function.
I understand, doctor. But I often don't have much time to prepare healthy meals. Is there a way to make it easier for me to stick to a good diet?
Yes, preparing meals can be time-consuming, but I recommend preparing simple meals over the weekend and storing them in the fridge. For example, you can cook dishes with vegetables, chicken, or fish, and include nuts. When you have prepared meals in the fridge, it's easier to maintain a healthy diet throughout the week.
That's a good idea. What about exercise? I don't have much time for that, so where should I start?
You don't need to exercise excessively all at once. Start with gentle activities like walking for 30 minutes each day, or try yoga to reduce stress. Just sticking to a daily routine will have great benefits for your cardiovascular health and blood pressure.
So, just walking every day is enough, doctor? I think I can manage that.
Exactly, John. Walking or engaging in light activities like cycling, swimming, or yoga can improve your cardiovascular health. Each week, aim for about 150 minutes of physical activity, and spreading it out each day will make it easier.
I'll start with walking every day. Thank you for this advice, doctor. I'll try to maintain it and improve my health.
I'm glad you're determined. Remember, changing habits is a long process, but if you stay consistent, your health will improve significantly. Also, don't forget to monitor your blood pressure regularly to track the improvement.
Thank you for helping me understand more about diet and exercise. I'll try my best to follow your advice.
You're welcome, John. I believe you'll do well and see positive results. Take good care of your health, that's the most important thing.
Scene 8, the patient's health stabilizes. John returns to the hospital for a follow-up after a period of following the diet and exercise regimen Dr. Luna recommended. The doctor checks his blood pressure and cardiovascular condition.
Hello, John, I'm glad to see you back for your follow-up. Today, we'll check your blood pressure and your heart health again. How have you been feeling after making the changes to your diet and exercise routine?
Hello, doctor, I feel much better. I've been consistent with daily exercise and eating healthier. Although there's still some stress at work, I can definitely feel improvements in my health.
That's great to hear, John. Your feelings indicate positive changes. Let me check your blood pressure again. Your blood pressure is much more stable today than it was last time. The results are very positive.
That's wonderful, doctor. I'm relieved that my blood pressure has improved. I feel much better now.
Exactly, John. Improving your blood pressure is a significant step. It shows that your diet and exercise have helped regulate your heart health. However, we need to continue monitoring and maintain these habits to ensure your blood pressure stays well controlled long term.
I'll continue to stick to the diet and exercise routine as you recommended. Is there anything else I can do to keep improving my health, doctor?
In addition to maintaining your diet and exercise, I recommend focusing on managing stress. Stress is still a factor that can affect blood pressure, so try to maintain relaxation habits like meditation, yoga, or simply taking time for activities you enjoy.
I'll try to follow your advice and spend more time relaxing. Thank you so much, doctor, for your support and valuable advice.
You're welcome, John. I'm happy to see that you've improved your health. We'll continue to monitor your health, and I recommend regular check-ups to make sure you stay in the best condition possible.
Thank you, doctor, I really appreciate your help. I will continue to maintain these good habits.
I'm confident you'll keep up the good work and maintain great health. Remember, health is a long journey, and small, consistent changes will bring great results.
Scene 9, Follow-up and long-term monitoring. After maintaining healthy habits for a while, John returns to the hospital for a follow-up. Dr. Luna continues to monitor his health and gives advice on maintaining good habits in the long term.
Hello, John. Today we'll check your health status after a period of maintaining the changes in your diet and exercise routine. How have you been feeling since your last checkup?
Hello, doctor, I feel much better. I've kept up with my daily walks and healthy eating. My blood pressure seems to be stable, and I feel less fatigued.
That's great news, John. The changes you've made are having a positive impact on your health. Let me check your blood pressure again. Your blood pressure is still stable and within a safe range today.
That's wonderful, doctor. I'm so happy that my blood pressure is still stable. I will continue to maintain these habits.
Great. Continuing your healthy eating and exercise habits is crucial. However, we need to remember that regular health monitoring is very important. Be sure to come for follow UPS every 3 to 6 months to check your blood pressure and overall health.
I'll make sure to do that, doctor. Besides maintaining these habits, is there anything else I need to do to keep improving my health?
You've been doing really well, John. However, I recommend that you continue to monitor stress in both your work and personal life. Managing stress is a key factor in keeping blood pressure stable and maintaining good heart health.
I'll work on continuing relaxation habits, doctor. I've noticed that when I relax and rest properly, my health improves significantly.
Exactly, relaxation and rest are crucial for recovery and maintaining health. Also, if you experience any unusual symptoms or feel unwell, you should inform us immediately so we can address it promptly.
I'll be more vigilant and report anything unusual. Thank you so much for helping me improve my health and for all your valuable advice.
You're very welcome, John. I'm so glad to see that you've improved your health. Remember, health is a long journey, and maintaining small but consistent changes will lead to long-term results. I wish you continued good health.
Thank you, doctor. I'll keep up with these good habits and monitor my health. Scene 10. The patient fully recovers and shares his experience. After a period of maintaining healthy habits and monitoring his health, John returns to the hospital to thank Dr. Luna and share the positive changes in his life. Hello, Dr. Luna. I wanted to come by and thank you for all your help over the past months. I feel so much healthier than I did before.
Hello, John, I'm so happy to hear this. It's wonderful to see you've improved your health and made such positive changes in your life. Can you share more about these changes?
Of course, doctor. After changing my diet and exercising, I feel much more energetic, and my blood pressure has been stable long term. I also don't feel as stressed or fatigued as I used to. The most important thing is that I've learned to manage stress better and I'm taking more time for myself.
That sounds fantastic, John. Your health improvement isn't just about diet and exercise, but also about how you manage stress. This is crucial because stress can have a big impact on overall health.
Exactly, doctor. I started practicing meditation and yoga every day, and these activities really help me feel calmer and more relaxed. I've also learned to manage my workload better so that I'm not overwhelmed.
I'm so glad you've adopted practices like meditation and yoga. These habits help maintain balance for both the body and mind. Managing your work and stress is essential for long-term health.
I also started eating more balanced and varied meals, avoiding processed foods, and eating more vegetables and fruits. I feel like I've gained more energy and vitality.
Those are great changes, John. Healthy eating and regular exercise not only help stabilize your blood pressure but also improve overall health. I'm very proud of the progress you've made.
Thank you so much, doctor. You've helped me improve my health, but also change the way I see and live my life. I feel more confident facing challenges at work and in life.
I'm so happy to hear you share such wonderful results. I'm confident that you'll continue to maintain these good habits. Remember, health is a long journey, and maintaining positive changes will lead to lasting results.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I'll continue taking care of my health and maintaining the healthy habits you've guided me with.
You're very welcome, John. I'm so glad to see you've improved your health. Always remember, health is the most valuable asset, and we can always make our lives better.